was thinking about why we really love Shichida. I think my daughter Matilda summed it up perfectly this morning. We were just sitting down in the kitchen, and Matilda was doing some mazes, and so was my son. So Matilda is 3 and Noah is 5, and Matilda was doing some of Noah's ones, which are 5 to 7-year-olds. And I was making breakfast, and she's going along. And when she finished one that was exceedingly complicated, really. And she just said very quietly to herself, "I exceeded my expectations." And it was just a moment, and I had to pause, and it was a really poignant and moment for me, because that's the whole thing. She wasn't being boastful. It wasn't, as I say, a boastful confidence. It was just this real internal, personal confidence that she said, because she had exceeded what she thought that she could do. She had picked up a much more difficult one than she had done in the past and did it. And that's kind of how I would say that Shichida, the experience of us coming for the last 2 years, has been. It's exceeded my expectations.
I'm a drama teacher, and therefore I'm very into creativity and imagination. And one of the things I particularly like about this program is there are exercises, the whole first portion of the hour-long class. The exercises are based on intuition and just having a guess. There's no such thing as being right or wrong. And it just sets up for the child that I just want to get in there and I want to have a go. I see him now, and he's a great learner. He really is. And the stuff that he can do with drawing and with Lego, far beyond his peers, because he's very visual. He really is.
Well, I've got 2 kids. Sophia, she's about 6.5, and there's Joshua, he turned 3 not so long ago. We've really enjoyed it, and so have the kids. It's challenging. You can see them being stimulated, but most of all, you can't really see them. You can't really see what it does by asking them to perform, to do something or other. What happens is that when they're playing by themselves, or when they're trying to solve problems, or when they're asked to do something, you can see how they're able to think out of the box. I can see, for example, if I were to compare them with my friends' kids and so on, the way that they would respond to issues, or simply just to, color drawing. Like if you want to go to one of these weekend markets that is so typical in Victoria, and the kids have a place where they can do some coloring and so on. The imagination of Sophia, in how she can visualize what she wants to do and so on, the visualization, it's far ahead of even kids much older than her, let alone kids of her own age.
I like playing imagination games when I'm in my room and when I'm at school. Sometimes being a train master, or a postman, or a library person, or a chef, or sometimes a school, or just play with my toys. I love it, Cheetah, because you have fun at Cheetah.
One of the things that I also really love about Shichida is how it nurtures the parent-child bond.
The consistency was that it was all about the child, and they really enjoyed being with the children. They really enjoy their work.